And we're back, and we just finished watching 2003's The Haunted Mansion, a Disney movie that apparently was trying to cash in on the wild success of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. This is named after one of their rides, but it tells the story of a realtor, Jim Evers, played by Eddie Murphy, and his wife, who gets summoned to a mansion under the guise of being, I guess, a property for sale, since they're realtors, this husband and wife realty group. And I guess that would sum up the movie for some of us. But then to get caught up in this intricate, well, maybe not so intricate, a web of deceit. It's like
a gothic romance.
It's a gothic romance.
Yeah, attempts are a gothic romance.
Yes.
What?
All right, come on.
Impressions.
This
G,
does
what
have
did you think of the movie?
vampires in it.
What'd you think, G?
What?
It was okay.
Just okay?
I too would say it was just okay.
Yeah, just okay.
Yeah, I would go with that. It's just okay. It's not really.
The story was lackluster. I mean, the kernels of the story could have been better. The whole plot from the past could have been better, I guess, if it had been fleshed out better. I mean, I think Terence Stamp was fantastic as Ramsley,
yeah. Terence Stamp's always good, though.
Terence Stamp's always good.
I kind of guessed that he'd be
the heavy in this. Yeah.
I thought that he'd be like the mastermind criminal behind this, though, so I was a little bit off.
There really wasn't much of an assortment of people to pick. I mean, it definitely wasn't going to be Wally Shawn or the maid.
Yes. Or even Master Gracey.
That would have been a huge
it was
turn for Wally Shawn if it turned out he was the true mastermind. Like I said, gothic romance. A guy falls in love with some woman and wants to marry her, but then she kills herself, and then
quotation mark.
Well, okay, now I'm gonna confess here. I fell asleep during this movie. Why was there a curse? Can anybody tell me what this? There was a curse basically on the house where everybody there was all these ghosts.
Wait.
I have no idea how this curse came to be.
All right, tell us.
I guess this guy fell in love with this woman,
Elizabeth. Master
Elizabeth.
Gracey and Elizabeth.
But I guess it was a disgrace to the family name.
No. Remember he was telling her
Or
that
he just
weird...
giving it all up
Yeah, remember how I was telling...
to this woman.
Oh my god, can I speak?
Now you know how we feel.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I've known when to be
Okay,
cut
so
off.
G.
Okay, G has the floor.
G
Go
has
ahead,
the
G.
floor. Tell me what was going on here.
Okay, so remember, were you awake for when he crashed the car through the glass?
Yes,
please?
I did see
And there
that.
was that piano there.
Yes.
There was a scene where Master Gracey was explaining to his wife, Sarah, how this family, his family, was like, they were taught that they could do anything. Not magic powers wise, but just like they were wealthy and what I'm talking about. Were you awake for that scene?
That the Gracies had magic power?
No, they didn't.
Oh, they didn't have magic power.
Were you awake for that scene where he was explaining
awake.
to her in the piano room, sort of?
But this was after he crashed his car through it?
No, this was before.
Okay, so you confused me there because when he crashed his car through the window, Eddie Murphy, or I'm sorry, Gracey and Elizabeth or whatever Sarah were in another room getting married at the time. So that's what I saw.
Yeah, but
I don't remember.
Earlier.
No, I don't remember that scene. So explain that scene to me.
Okay, so you were asleep for that.
I slept through that scene. Yes.
You never fall asleep.
I never fall asleep
for this movie.
Yeah, you know what it was? We had a big burrito dinner, so it knocked me out.
All right.
Plus, I got to be honest. This film
It was kind of lackluster.
There wasn't anything really pulling me in or anything.
Anyway, he's talking to her, and he's saying how the manor is like it's a great place, and everyone loves it, but there's one thing that's bad about it, and like he comes to explain to her that there was a woman named Elizabeth, and he loved her, and his grandfather.
Is his grandfather Terence Stamp? Ramsley?
No.
No.
Oh.
No. He lies to them. He's the one who's in love with Elizabeth, but he says that his grandfather was there because they have no idea he's a ghost at that point.
Do you understand what she just
You
said?
really should not have. I'm not even going to explain this.
She's saying that he's telling the story like it's somebody else. It's his story.
Yes, I understand that part.
Right.
I understand. There was no doubt in my mind
Nathaniel
that
Parker's character is
and Terence Stamp were ghosts the entire time. There's no doubt in my mind.
But Ramsley wasn't his family. He was just like a servant to the family.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I understand all that. What I want to know is she kills herself, or
Elizabeth
she's killed.
Kills herself.
Allegedly. Elizabeth dies.
Right.
He is distraught. He kills himself.
He hangs himself.
Yes.
Because
that's what usually happens when you hang yourself. You die. Now, everybody in this mansion is cursed to remain inside the mansion?
Yeah, I know what's going on with like their romance and how he's upset, but I have no idea how this curse came on these people.
I don't know if they ever explained any of that.
Yeah, like why the hell Wally Shaw and the maid and all the people in the graveyard, why were they still there?
Yeah, she said that they never found the light, but what about the curse?
Yeah. Okay. So we
Wait,
none of us know why this curse exists.
Right.
I think I know.
Oh, you do.
I think he said like his grandfather loved her very much to death.
Wait, what?
So wait, because what the hell was the main character? Gracie. Because Grayson loved her so much, nobody can go to heaven.
I don't think they really explain that why everyone's still.
That makes no sense.
Maybe that's why this film didn't do so well, because I don't know, the mechanics of the world just weren't fine-tuned enough. Maybe this could have gone through some more writing.
I guess it lacked on what the curse was all about.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really explain it. I mean, I think it's up to you. I mean, my interpretation of it was that because he loved this woman so much, and he was so distraught after he thought that she killed herself, that he killed herself, and he basically lays ruin to this entire household. And again, this is all speculation, right? Because I don't really think that they delve into that, which is another reason why this movie really didn't hold up, because
this isn't some sort of thought-provoking movie. This is a Disney movie. Just tell me what the hell's going on. Give me a witch or something.
Well,
makes Terence Stamp an evil wizard, or I don't know. Give me something that gives me a reason why all these people are trapped in this mansion.
He's the heavy in this movie because
he's the heavy, but does he have some sort of power? Apparently not.
I think so. I mean, he summoned that dragon thing at the end.
It didn't really do him much good, did it?
No, it didn't. But
anyway, he was supposed to drag the.
He wanted it to pull everybody to hell, but he's the guy.
That backfired horribly, and it distracted him.
Well, anyway, regardless, the story's a bit muddy. Let's just put it that way.
I mean,
the performances, visually, it looks good. All the ghosts look good. The special effects look good.
I wasn't too keen on Eddie Murphy's performance. I don't know why.
Eddie Murphy was hamming it up. I think this is pretty much when he was.
I thought the jokes were good.
This is pretty much when Eddie Murphy was in his like full on. Just give me money. I'll be the nutty professor. I'll be a big fat guy in a fat suit farting, and that's it.
Farting.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, this is definitely after his big heyday.
Yeah, this wasn't Dreamgirls Eddie Murphy. This was Professor Clump Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, sure.
The wife, I've never seen her in anything before or after that. She was
apparently Naomi in Lost.
Naomi, who is Naomi?
What?
I don't remember. I just looked on her IMDb page because I was curious. And
I don't remember seeing her before or after, and she didn't look like she was really
into the role
either. I mean, some of those scenes, It was really wooden. The little kids seemed okay.
Yeah.
There was like the sister with attitude, and there was the scared little brother.
Yeah.
As far as child actors go, they were all right.
Yeah. I mean, I think to me the big standout performances were obviously Terence Stamp, who can do no wrong. Nathaniel Parker as Master Gracey was decent. He played that torn kind of
Heathcliff.
Oh my god, get out of my head! I was just gonna say that Bronte male, like suffering
barrel chested with black hair.
And British, right? And the maid, I thought she was great. I thought Wallace Shawn was great. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I feel like this could have been better. I mean, I'm watching it and I was thinking about Crimson Peak. That's like a gothic romance, and
just in the house, I got a Crimson Peak vibe. Just in the house. The set was great.
The set designing was great. The costumes were really good.
Clean up the house a little bit.
Well, it was a haunted mansion.
Right.
So.
I don't think these people were real. I mean, did you see the clothes on Gracey? I mean, he lived in a different time. He was not really there.
Yeah,
none of them
the
were
end, he
really
looked like he was just about to lead a marching band.
Yeah.
When he was getting married, that outfit was horrific.
He could have worn something better than that, like a tuxedo.
Right. I mean,
I think that was he like in the military or something?
I guess, yeah, that looks like a military thing. Your dad looked better in our wedding picture.
Yeah. This isn't about your wedding. This is about the movie.
Cut to the quick.
So anyway, this was a pretty mediocre.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't Birdemic.
Oh God!
Yes, of those two, I would definitely watch The Haunted Mansion.
I'd watch this 10 million times before I'd ever watch Birdemic.
I mean, it's unfortunate because I think the kernel of the story was interesting, and I think it could have gone somewhere. Unfortunately, they just didn't have the strong writing, which is too bad because again.
Yeah,
you and I went to go see Pirates of the Caribbean in the movie theaters, and we were horribly
blown
impressed.
away by it. Yeah, because when we went to go see it, when we went to go see it, we're like, this is gonna stink. It's a movie based on a ride, and everybody in the film was, you could see,
fantastic.
They were fantastic. They were playing their parts,
and the script was amazing.
Their script was amazing, and they were taking it seriously. And I don't think that I think maybe I think these two films were in production at the same time. And I think it was almost like the tone of this one was where everybody was just like, oh, this is just some silly, stupid film. Let's just play it silly and stupid.
Right.
Let's not really try at all. And the writers were just A-okay with that. Whereas in Pirates of the Caribbean, it was just like, you know what? This is a stupid idea, but we're going to really nail
Run
this.
with it, yeah.
We're going to knock it out of the park. And they did.
They really did. I'm still blown away at how good that was because there was a point where you and I were going to the movies every weekend. And I think, did we see this in Bay Ridge at a matinee or something?
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, we were going to pay for it.
Yeah. I mean, we were legit going like every weekend, weren't we?
Yeah.
And I think this one came up, and I wasn't too jazzed about seeing it because I was like, oh. And it was funny because you were the one that you were like, well, we should go see it. We should go see it. It had been out for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think we saw it like the third week in.
Yeah, because I was so resistant, and then
it was just getting so many good reviews, and like
I don't even know.
Like when I saw the commercial for it,
I don't even remember the reviews for it because I think even the day that we got the tickets to go see it, I still was just not on board with it. And then we went to go see it, and I was just like, what? What did I just see? Because it was so darn good. Everything about that. I mean, they really committed to it. Everything, and it was funny because it's the same studio. The same studio did this movie, and
I
yet
kind of forgot
there was so much care.
The original Pirates Caribbean, because I think they shot out many versions of it.
I think
there was many
3.
sequels.
I think there's supposed to be a 4th one. They're talking, I think, about a 4th.
Oh
there's been 5 of those movies already.
Are you kidding me? Where have I been? I thought there was only 3.
There was the first 3 with Johnny Depp, then there was the one with Johnny Depp and Penelope Cruz, and then after that, I think there was another one where I think Johnny Depp was still in it. I don't know if they moved on or whatever.
What?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
There's 5 of those?
I'm pretty sure there's 5 of those movies.
That can't be right. That can't be.
No, I'm pretty sure there are they're working on a 6th one now.
Wait, they are?
That's insane. I'm thrown for a loop. 2020 has been a roller coaster year for me.
I can't wait until 2021.
All right,
I
so
gotta be honest, I can't wait till 2022 because I feel like by then maybe all the crazy will die down. But anyway,
I can't wait for February.
let's
wrap this up.
Let's wrap this up.
G. A scale of 1 to 10.
of 1 to
What
10.
would you give this movie?
5.
5. Okay.
I'd give it a 5 too.
Yeah, I think
it was middle of the road, average.
Yeah, I think I would give it a 5 too. I mean, again, it's kind of disappointing because I feel like if the writing had been stronger, like again, the kernel of the story was interesting, and there were some really good elements to it.
I don't know.
But
To me, the kernel of the story wasn't interesting to me either. I don't think better writing would have fixed this. I think they would need
as
to.
a genre, Victorian Gothic romance is not a bad thing, but again, you have to have really sensational writing to pull it off.
You didn't ask what
I'm gonna get to you.
Yes, we're
You
gonna
stepped
get to
away
you.
to get water. This is why I was giving you time.
But
All right,
I don't know. It's
wait. Olive G, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give this movie?
I would give it a 6.
You would give it a
6.
6?
Wait, did you
Somewhat
say your
better than
rating?
average.
I
Yes, it's
feel
five.
kind of bad for them.
5,
so I'm just gonna
5,
give
5, 6.
one more. And also the jokes were good.
Oh, okay. You know
You
what?
know what? You seem like you enjoyed it.
You-
You were
yeah,
on
was
the
it-
edge of your seat,
you
and
s-
you were really into the story.
Yeah. So
Even though you
so
didn't want to
the,
see it at first.
The 8-year-old here gives it a thumbs up. Then
Yeah.
You could give it more than a 6 if you wanted.
Yeah.
Don't let our scores impact you.
No. I'm just gonna give it a
A plain
Okay.
flat
Well, okay.
6.
Yeah, because you did seem to like the jokes, and you were
Awake.
into the peril. And I gotta say, the effects were good. There was
I
some
was kind of scared when the zombies.
the good looking zombies.
They moved to...
Yeah, it looked like they were dead.
Well, I mean, it is Disney. They have deep pockets.
And also
They
zombies
definitely
are
didn't
fun.
skip
They
on
are very
special
fun.
effects for this
Yeah,
one.
and probably not budget because I'm sure it cost a pretty penny to get Eddie Murphy to star in this.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
he was. Yeah. Well, I
Although
think
that song at the end was terrible. I don't know what that was.
I swear to God, that
That
was the
song?
People's Court theme song.
That had the beat of the People's Court theme song. Yeah.
I don't remember
My
the
God,
song
we're
in the
old.
end.
Well, there was.
We don't need to hear it. It's
No,
terrible.
no.
I think I kind of like blanked
Yeah.
out. for
Yeah, let's just wrap this
Let's
up.
just wrap it
guys.
up.
All right, so that's it from us. We will come back again soon with another review. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.